cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. What's cracking? What's cracking? What is cracking? Nick Smith, NBA, just put out a new-ish video regarding Larry Bird trash talk. Larry Bird is one of the greatest trash talkers, if not the greatest trash talker we've ever seen in the NBA. A lot of things I've heard him say, and I've heard people say that he's said, is hilarious to me. His sarcasm kills me, but he's so quippy at the same time. So there's no way I couldn't react to this one. I'm sure I'll hear some ones I've heard before, but I'm hoping to hear some new trash talk moments that Bird had, or ones I've already heard before, but different people giving their perspective on it. All right, let's get into it.
Who's the best trash talker you played against?
Larry Bird.
They say Larry was more of a trash talker than Jordan.
Yes.
So give me a little bit more about the LB though, Larry Bird, man.
But Bird didn't talk trash to you,
Oh
did
my God, Bird talked trash to everybody.
Everybody talk about how Bird, his trash talking is legendary.
Everybody says that.
He's the GOAT. He's the best trash talker ever.
He is the GOAT of trash talkers, Bird. So so what was the fun? Like, did he say everything to you? Like, was he funny? Was he mean? Like, what did he do?
Give me a story, man, about LB, man. So
Did he get to a point where he had respect for you?
I always tell this story about Larry Bird.
I remember one time we were playing the Celtics.
I don't know if I don't know how this is going to play with America, right? but let me just tell you what this dude told me one time.
Welcome to the captivating tale of Larry Bird's most legendary trash-talking phrase. This video is a roller coaster of humour and intensity, showcasing not only Bird's wit, but also the profound respect he commanded from fellow NBA players, particularly those of colour, and the respect that Larry Bird had for them. This video has so many NBA legends and players that go through what Larry Bird told them, and the trash talking was unbelievable. We've compiled this iconic phrase into one must-watch video, and it'll make you wonder just how many other players Bird delivered this line to throughout his storied NBA career. If you're hungry for more Larry Bird stories like this one, drop a like on this video.
So, being that he mentioned the respect from especially black people, I have a feeling this is going to have something to do with when Larry Bird was like, yo, y'all put a white guy on me? Or something like that. Y'all got the nerves to put a white guy on me? Something like that. Because they said they're going to focus on one iconic phrase and hear people talk about it. So I'm pretty sure, I feel like that's the one they picked for this. We'll see.
Let's aim for 3,000 likes, and don't forget to subscribe if you relish this content and crave more. All footage, podcasts, interviews and clips that are used in this video are on the screen right now and listed down below in the description, so be sure to explore them fully. Without them, this video would not be possible. Get ready for an unforgettable journey through Larry Bird's legendary trash talk, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Question for you. Go ahead. We're talking about white guys in the NBA, right? Are y'all talking about white guys?
I think there is a different level of respect for the white guys we feel like belong in the NBA.
Bro, you guys are really a superhuman, so you're people. I'm your people, bro.
And imagine how good Larry Bird was after 400 years of oppression. Like, how good was Larry Bird that I think he's that good?
I hate when they compare people to Larry.
Yeah.
Larry was a phenomenon. I ain't never seen anybody like him that not super athletic, but he beat you in so many ways.
Larry was a quiet guy, and he wasn't like a loud and obnoxious personality, but he had a great sense of humor.
There's hope he can help solve professional basketball's difficulties, which some say are compounded by a question of black and white.
So the Great White Hope, what I've learned from people on this channel is that Larry did not like that label, the Great White Hope. He did not like that people were calling him that at all, which I could understand why.
We did not think that you could find a white guy who could play better than any black guy.
And French Lick, you know, he grew up, he played with the garbage truck workers, but that's who he played with.
That's what I heard.
I couldn't wait till school to be over because I knew over on the courts, the waiters from the hotel would be over there. They were black, older, and they let me play. I got an opportunity to play against a black man, and they treated me good. I couldn't wait to play against the best, and at that time, they were the best.
He doesn't see race. He really doesn't.
Here he was out there with a quarter of black guys out there talking trash with him, and the rest of the fellas are sitting there going, hey, the boy bad, what can you say? You know, and I think what America saw in this guy was somebody who really didn't see race.
Every time I got off that bus, it seemed like they were waiting on me to get there. So when I started playing basketball, whether it be college or pros, I always felt like I fit in.
He ain't into all that, right? He like, you know.
He did his own thing.
You better put somebody on me that I respect.
Melanin in their skin.
And if he ain't got no melanin,
he can't guard me.
He can't guard me. That you disrespecting my game.
And even if he got some melanin, he gonna have a long night.
Hey, I'm gonna take you back to this. Our back line at one time it was Kelly Tripucka, Bill Lambier, Kim Benson. 3 white dudes.
2 of them I ain't never heard of.
You remember John Hensley?
No, I don't
6'7", white guy, really good defender, right?
Okay. We're playing the Celtics, and getting ready for the jump ball.
And I remember talking to Larry, who was amazing.
Yeah, I remember we played y'all in Hartford. Mm-hmm. And
this particular time, Price was out, and I was starting against the Celtics.
And I'm starting, and I'm guarding Larry Bird.
I remember him, he was cursing under his breath. And I asked him, I said, Larry, what's going on with you? He says,
and he said,
Chuck, can I talk to you a second? I said, sure, what's up, LB? He says, yo, man, y'all being disrespectful to me.
You guys are being disrespectful to me.
That's right disrespectful.
And I says, what are you talking about?
He's like, you
disrespecting me.
That's what he said.
Straight up.
And Kim Benson. Remember Kim Benson?
Remember Kim Benson?
I said, Larry, I would never let one of my players be disrespectful to you. You're Larry Bird.
He says,
he's like, yeah, y'all being disrespectful. I said, what are we doing? He says,
I think we up 1. And Larry look at me and Benson come to guard him. So Larry's always called me cheesy, right? He's like, so wait, we come out of the huddle.
And Larry looks at me. And do you remember what he said? He goes,
he said, who guard me? And you know, he called me cheesy. He goes, cheesy. Cheesy, who guard me? And I was like, you know, I got Benson. And he pointed right at Benson. You putting him on me?
And Larry would run by the bench.
So the whole bench can hear him.
And tell Doug Moe, who was the coach, get him off me.
This is all you got for me tonight. Like, you got no one else that can guard me.
That's exactly what he said. He said,
hey, Rook, tell Coach Lenny Wilkins why he got this white kid, Craig Elo, guard me.
He said, yeah, I hope your mom's not watching because I'm about to embarrass you. And I was like, why would you do that? Why would you say that to me?
They put him on Larry, and Larry was wearing his ass out.
I hope your mom's not watching. Yeah, he wound up with like 31.
You guys are putting a white guy on me. That's disrespectful.
you guys gonna guard me with a white guy?
Bird had a little smile on his face as he came out, too.
He said, these are his words.
You better put a brother on me.
You ain't got no brothers?
I said, what?
All right, here's Dennis. Gets it into Bird. Larry, a runner. Got it! Ball game's over. Boston wins.
Of course, he made the last basket we lose, right?
I just started laughing. I had no comeback when he says,
y'all got a white guy trying to guard me. I'm like, what?
And I'm sitting there like, I'm laughing in the middle of a game.
Don't ever put a white guy on me. I feel disrespected when you put a white guy on me.
Let me tell you though. I looked over at Larry, I go, dude, I'm just trying to make a living, all right?
I want to say, remember you white, right?
Yeah, right. It's like, come on, just like when we put Scott Webman on, I don't know if you heard about that. It's like, come on, that's embarrassing. Don't put him on me.
Bird said, don't put a white guy on.
Don't put a white guy on.
Did he say that to y'all?
Man, he talked more trash than any. I don't think anybody can talk trash like that.
Most of the time, his trash talking, it seemed like it was for motivation. It wasn't like he was just always trash talking to everybody. It was spotty, but when he did it, it was big.
So when they did that, he said, I had to torch his ass so they understand.
And you ain't gonna see him again.
Get him off me.
Hey, man, you can't put no white dude on me.
Hey,
that is straight disrespect, right?
He says, it's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me.
But it was those subtle things that he said that were just, they were so funny. We loved it. But even the other bench is like laughing.
And we're all looking at each other like, is he for real?
He was like, you disrespecting me by putting a white guy on me.
I feel you.
But that's Larry, because when he played back in the day, that's all he played against was brothers.
He said, don't put no white dude on me. So check this out. So the next year we come back, I said, I got somebody for your ass, right?
Yeah.
He said, who you got? I said, Robin. He said, okay, he's a little better. He said, but don't ever put no white dude on me because that is disrespectful. Now, Mac, tell me if I'm wrong, man. You can pull up the quote.
No, you're right 1,000%. I've seen him say that when I was on the court.
Larry Bird is a black guy,
They bleached his skin, huh?
just so he wouldn't get in trouble going downtown Indiana. Because if you heard his diction, you would understand it.
He's the most black white dude ever played in the
Oh
NBA.
my God, that is so funny.
You gotta laugh.
Yeah, of course.
You gotta laugh.
It's the setup, too. They
He's
get hook, line, and sinker. What's happening out here?
Hey, man, don't put a white guy on me. That's just fucking disrespectful. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Listen, you can't say anything bad about Bird. He's one of the greatest ever.
Now, I don't know how America gonna feel about that.
They'll be all right.
But I think he said it in Sports Illustrated, too.
Yeah.
You can go get the quote.
I heard other people talk about Larry Bird, and I had conversations with people like John Sally, and he said the same thing.
Larry Bird would put fear in me and everyone else.
Larry was just the business.
He said it was disrespectful for the opposing coach to put a white player on and say, you disrespected me. You disrespected my game to not to give me.
Yeah, I want all the smoke. And then he was going to talk smack and sound like it. And that's how I knew that he was passant blanc. He was passing for white. He was just passing. He was black.
Yeah, I was like, man.
When he walked on the court, he was black. I know he walked out on the court one time and somebody said, "Man, get this white boy on me. He can't guard me." And Larry served him.
All
you know
the
what I'm saying?
time.
So I'm pretty sure he heard that before,
Man.
too. Ooh. And he would say, Sal,
What's up, Sal? I said, man. He goes, you on me? I said, yeah, I got size on you right now. I've been watching every movie. He goes, y'all not double teaming? Looking around. He goes, yo. I go, nah, it's just me, fella. He goes, mouse in the house. Mouse in the house.
I'm going to go over here for 2.1 seconds. I'm going to go like this.
And they change the play, and he catches the ball. He does this.
You better get help. You better ask for help.
Shoot back. That little jumper he had.
And he shoots it. He says, Sal, you better ask for a double team, bro.
And he'll tell you exactly where he's going to hit it, and then he'll hit it.
He took a shot one time. I went up to the
I remember that one.
You do?
Yeah.
I went up to
You did the college thing. Shot.
I go, shot. And he goes, yes, it is.
Draws. I was like, oh, somebody about to get in and take this. I'm going to foul him.
And he'll walk off. If you see some tapes, a lot of people was always jumping on him when he would make last-second shots. But everybody was surprised but him.
He was unbelievable. He really was.
And I remember talking about, he talked a whole lot of shit, but I guess it ain't shit talking if you backing it up.
Yeah, I'm just
and
talking.
he was backing it up.
Right, right.
And that was one of the greatest things I loved about him.
Man, he was a legend for real.
It's like, this dude here is for real.
Wow.
And the fact that he's able to back it up made it that much special.
That was funny. He said, shot. Larry Bird said, oh, yes, it is. Yeah. I'm glad you realized it's a shot, sir. Oh, man. That boy, Larry Legend. Like I said, his trash talking was funny, bro. All the things this fool was saying that I heard he was saying to people, quite hilarious. A great sense of humor. Like Larry Bird, I could sit down with this guy in any atmosphere, any forum, chop it up with him. I don't drink beer, but Larry could crack open some beers. I'll have a nice cup of brown, some whiskey, some bourbon or something. And on the rocks, please. On the rocks with some cheese and crackers. Classy, baby. Pinky up and everything. But I can sit down, relax, have some drinks, and just have a free-flowing conversation with some good laughs, man. But yeah, ultimate trash talker, no doubt. But like they said, is it how much of it is trash talking when he backing it up? He out here backing it up. Backing it up. What? Yes, he did. Like, they got all the video footage to support a lot of these claims that people have had over the history, claiming Larry Bird was saying this, Larry Bird was saying that. And I seen the video footage to back up everything that was said. Crazy. And yeah, Larry Bird they mentioned his popularity with African Americans, black folk. Larry is very popular with black people. Very. We love Larry Bird. We love him. He's awesome. Like they said, they look at Larry Bird like he was a brother. Yeah, that's true. In no particular order, probably, without giving it much thought, the three most popular white people in the African American community, no particular order: Larry Bird, Eminem, and Bill Clinton. I'm telling you. That's like the holy trinity of white people in Black America. Off the top of my head, those are the first three that come to mind. Anywho, that's all I gotta say about it. Let me know in the comment section what's your favorite Larry Bird trash talking moment. I would love to hear your opinion and where your heart lies in the realm of Larry Bird trash talking. Oh. All right, y'all take care, be blessed. Check out our Larry Bird playlist. Plenty more stuff like this. And I catch you on the next one. We out, baby.